Animaniacs is one of those cartoons that I really loved as a kid. I may not have seen every single episode, but it was still something I always watched and laughed at even if I never understood the jokes at the time. In May of last year, we got some information that there would be an Animaniacs revival, but there wasn't too much official stuff being said by Steven Spielberg himself. I'm glad to say that yesterday we got confirmation of this brand new return to the show, as well as some more details about what to expect. 20 years after it wrapped its run on the WB network, Hulu, Warner Bros. Animation, and Amblin Television are reviving Peabody Award-winning animated comedy Animaniacs with a 2-season straight-to-series order at Hulu. So yeah, it looks like the new home for this Animaniacs revival is going to be Hulu. A lot of people probably expected something like Netflix because they accept just about anything that comes their way, especially if it's some kind of revival of a previous series. But whatever. Hulu isn't really that bad of a home for Animaniacs, and it'll probably be as good as Netflix. Oh yeah, and we got 2 new seasons straight away, so that's pretty cool. We cannot wait to work with Steven Spielberg and the entire Amblin and Warner Bros. Teams to bring more sketches, catchphrases, songs, and laughs from the Animaniacs to kids and adults everywhere. Craig Erwick, Senior VP Content at Hulu, said Thursday in a statement, "Now one of the most beloved, inventive, and funny animated franchises in history, Animaniacs and its cast of witty characters can live on Hulu. This marks yet another big move for us as we continue our efforts to be the #1 streaming destination for premium animated content." Now you might be wondering, how exactly will this Animaniacs revival turn out in terms of quality? It's no surprise that many reboots and revivals nowadays have been lazy and terrible, only existing as cash grabs for the originals, and they really aren't worth watching at all. Of course, this can't be said for every single reboot out there, but it does fill a big category. Anyway, the good news is that I don't think you should worry about this Animaniacs revival being awful. I mean, it's possible of course, but Steven Spielberg is coming back for it, and he had a huge role on the original show. You also have to remember that Animaniacs is a type of cartoon to make tons of references to the modern world, so the jokes won't really get old, and even a newer version of the show will be fun. "I am so pleased and proud that Animaniacs will have a home at Hulu," said Spielberg. "Together with Warner Bros., we look to bring new audiences and longtime fans into this wild world of Yakko, Wacko, and Dot. I'm also excited that the full library of Animaniacs and Tiny Toon Adventures episodes are included in the deal. Personally, I'm really hyped for this Animaniacs revival. I'm not too worried about the quality because some of the original crew will also be having a part in creating this revival, so it should turn out awesome. Also, judging by the new information we have around the revival, I think we are going to be seeing a lot of the Warners as well as Pinky and the Brain, and those were always my 2 favorites on the entire show. Like, yeah, there's a whole lineup of characters, but I really only cared for the Warners and Pinky and the Brain, so I'm glad that those guys are getting the spotlight for this revival. The only terrible thing from this news is that we are not going to be seeing the revival on Hulu until 2020. Yeah, pretty disappointing, but at the very least we know that this is 100% happening and you should get mega hyped. But anyway, that's all for this video. Subscribe for more awesome cartoon videos. Give a thumbs up and comment below to let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and I'm here to say Pokemon Adventures the manga is much better than I expected.